Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TAURUS Tarot Talk 1111. I started with Taurus because it's the new moon in Taurus, and I made the reading entirely too long. I'm going to have to shorten these up or I'll never get 12 of them up by tomorrow. So I do apologize if their reading's a little longer. You can go get a message from that because it was pretty unified. Okay, but I am going to try to keep this one down to the bare bones, so that I can get you everything you need to know without taking up your entire day, and mine too. Okay, so now we are on, I gotta look at my little cheat sheet. Pisces. Hi, Pisces. For those of you who didn't see my community page, I do have a cousin who is transitioning. I'm pretty sure she's transitioning from lung and breast cancer. If you could please hold her up in love and light and send angels to ease her passage, I would appreciate it. And my ex-fiance, one of my childhood soulmates, who also ended up being my brother-in-law because my sister married his brother, very near and dear to me, is in the hospital, in operation at the very moment, this very moment, has been for several hours. He had a brain aneurysm, and when they went to repair it, they found 2 more bleeds. So please, please hold him up in love and light, okay? Also, I'm offering personal private readings right now. All the different types are listed in the description box below. I'm going to, if I have time, try to link K-Moon. I watched last night. She just put out a new videos. So I'm going to try and link those below for you. And there's a link to my new channel. Okay, I think I've talked enough. Already 2 minutes in. So, Spirit, what does Pisces need to know about this energy? By the way, guys, I already have put up the channeled message, and the theme of this new moon in Taurus is about getting your hands dirty. It's about taking measures to act as if the world that you're trying to create is already here. It's like buying a new house, right? You got a clean slate. How are you going to decorate it? What are you going to hang on the walls? What is your new way of showing up, your new way of being, right? So that's the theme, and in all ways, always. Okay, so let's just find out your past energies. One more, please. Past energy, your energy you're in right now. Oh, I like that one. And your future moving forward. Okay, so the top timeline here, this top row, is kind of the energy. Like I look at potentials as energy and timelines. So this is a potential. If you stay in the energies that you're in at this moment, and we're going to take a look at whether it's good energy or maybe you could tweak it a little to make it a better experience, right? So the top row is kind of about where you're at right now. And the second row, when I do clarifiers, is going to be more about where you could be if you chose a higher timeline, or if you chose a higher way of showing up. What would that look like versus what you're in energetic alignment with right now? Okay, so let me just clarify these before I start reading them to you. Spirit, please set the deck for Pisces, clarifying the energies on the table. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Past energy. Oh, I like that. Current energy. Forward moving. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Got it. All right, we're going to dig in. Are you guys ready? Oh, I do want to shuffle these. These are going to be, I'll set these out in a minute. But when I see a message, I want to clear it, right? I want to erase. If I'm going to teach, I want to clear my chalkboard so I can teach the next round. All right, so this was the first card that came out, okay? So I believe that you, Pisces, have been healing your heart chakra. Something or someone has activated your I give a shit, right? I believe a lot of us have been moving and motivated and experiencing things that we just, it was like numb, like we didn't feel, we don't care, right? So as I channel your energy, I kind of feel like you're starting to care. Like before, where you'd wake up and your feet would hit the floor and you'd be like, it's just another day, another bunch of shit, another this, another that. And I don't know why, but I feel like something or someone has kind of activated you to kind of hit the floor running a little differently. And I think it was difficult, right? Because when your heart chakra gets closed off, maybe you were abandoned as a child, or your mother passed away when you were young, or your father did, or maybe they divorced and daddy went this way, mommy went that way, and you were somehow an afterthought, right? Everybody has all different reasons for closing off their heart chakra. Perhaps the person you loved didn't love you back, or maybe they did and didn't know how to express it, or whatever. I feel, Pisces, when I tap into your energy, like that shit's been healing. I don't think you're at the other end of it yet, though. I feel like this is happening to you and for you. And I think you've got more lessons that you're accumulating, but this is like where you've been. You've been activated. Something has kind of took the can opener to that sealed off hollow tin heart that you've been toting around for a while. Something's breathing life back in. Green, healing energy. And look at this beautiful green card, because I said, all right, give me another one, because I don't know, a chakra card just felt like I needed more. I need more. So I've got fulfillment of wishes, and it looks green, guys. So when your heart chakra was activated, whether it was by a new grandbaby or just noticing things you didn't notice before, tuning into the suffering, you'd be amazed at the things that you start learning when you're not constantly clocking in somewhere. And if you are an essential worker and you clock in every day, thank you from the bottom of my heart. But it looks like while you're working, you're whistling while you work, because we've got this 9 of Cups. This is, I can't whistle anymore. But this is you learning lessons. This is you holding the script, creating the script. This is you seeing the potential. Look at the light coming out of the treasure chest. This is you caught in between the emotions and the flow. This is you daydreaming about somebody or something while you work. That's what I'm feeling. Gonna put it there. All right. If it doesn't resonate, I apologize. Go check out your other signs, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, maybe even a cross watch or two. But that's the energy you were in. Somebody or something has activated your heart chakra, and in all of that, you're seeing new potential, and you're dreaming new dreams, and you're wishing. You've been wishing for something new. And this is a new moon in Taurus. This is talking about earthly things, right? It's like rolling up your sleeves, getting busy to create those very dreams, those very wishes that you've been pondering on. Okay? So what current energy are you in? This is the Strength card. Now, as an energy reader, I look at the Strength card as balance between wisdom and reaction, right? The lion is instinctual and doesn't really think about action. But the wise person, if they balance their wisdom with their action, some really great things start happening. And I think that's what you're doing, is you are stepping into your masculine side, whether you're a feminine person or a masculine person, no matter how that energy lives inside of you. It's like you are harnessing the masculine aspect. Yeah, I'm hearing that for some of you, you're dreaming bigger dreams. You're thinking about big changes. You're finding you. You're finding your voice. Personal power. You're seeing how some people in some situations have taken that personal power from you. And I think you're working on taking it back. That's what I think. All right, so the future energies, potential, right? The top row is if you continue on the path you're on, this is potential outcome, moving, just because I only read a cycle, right? So we go from the new moon to the full moon, from the full moon to the new moon, okay? In my readings. So this is your potential for this cycle. And I see the waiting game. I see a person stepping off of old timelines and into something new, moving toward this Ace of Wands, this planted seed, this seed that is growing in this time capsule. If you watch my channel, you've heard me talk about the meaning Spirit gave me around this particular card in this particular deck. So there's something that some of you Pisces have been waiting to complete. Waiting to complete. And I'll explain why when I show you the card that Spirit gave you. So there's something on your mind that has activated your heart chakra, that has empowered you to step back into your own authority and make decisions for yourself. And now you're making a plan. And I feel like this lion is waiting, the waiting game is waiting to spring into action. Okay? That's what I'm feeling in your energy, Pisces. Okay? So what does Spirit say is another way that you could morph or adjust your energy for a different outcome, or even enhance what you've already got, because it looks like you're doing pretty good. You might not need a lot of tweaking. You might just need some advice on how to make it happen, right? Okay, so clarifying the 9 of Cups is 9 of Spring, 9 of Wands. So I'm hearing don't give up. Yes, you've been put on hold. Yes, you've had to do some inner balancing and taking back your power. You've had to do some heart chakra healing and activation, but don't give up. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So that's also part of the theme of the new moon in Taurus, is how can we preserve Mother Earth? How can we rebuild? How can we have a community garden? Go watch the channeled message, guys. All right, so I don't think Spirit's telling you how to do something differently. I think Spirit is just kind of clarifying some of the energies that you're are experiencing, and might possibly continue to experience for a short while. Okay, so 9 of Wands, don't give up. Don't give up. Hold space. Keep working toward your goal. You're going to get there. It's going to happen, right? So clarifying or enhancing the Strength card, we have the 4 of Cups, 4 of Summer. So I think if I sit in your energy, what I see here is in the 4 of Cups, that's, when you've got 3 cups sitting in front of you and a new cup is introduced into the mix and you're like, I'm not sure I want it. Right? Or it could be an old cup too. Doesn't have to be a new cup, but whatever it is, you're saying no to it. 4 of Cups for me is kind of like a no thank you card. So I think wherever you are on your journey at the moment, because this is in your current energy, you're just not happy. Maybe you've been quarantined with a karmic partner, or maybe you've been made to work at a job that you hate and put your life on the line for it. And you're thinking, do I really think that I need to be out there selling toilet paper? somebody has to do it, and somebody chose to do it. It looks like some of them might be some of you. But you're not happy, whether it's a relationship or a job or a situation, you're not happy. You've been being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, it says. Taking someone or something for granted, discontented with life. Now, some of you, it could be that you've been taking something for granted, and Spirit's been trying to give you the gift of empowerment, and you've been, saying no thank you. But for a lot of you, I'm tuning into, this feels to me like you've just been really, really unhappy with your lot in life. And you're dreaming and wishing for something better, and you're moving into your own empowerment to make the changes necessary. But in order to say yes to some things, you have to say no to other things, is what I'm hearing. That's going to help you to regain your power. All right, so what has to go to make room for what's coming? And the waiting game, that Ace of Wands, right? Or, I'm sorry, Two of Wands. So the outcome for that is the world. That's the cycle. Look at this. These are cycles, guys. Look at the timelines. This has been a loop that you've been on, and it's gone around and around and around. It could be as macro as many lifetimes, learning the same lesson because you didn't quite integrate it in a lifetime. So you're an old soul and you've been stuck in a karmic cycle over and over and over again. You could micromanage that down to being in a relationship or a job or a situation that's karmic in nature, that you feel tied to or bound to, that you didn't want to be in anymore, and it looked like there was no end to it. Spirit's saying that cycle is coming to a completion, and you're going to be moving toward this brand new beginning, this new potential, this new path in life. The World card says a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. And that's beautiful, guys. Okay, so this is you choosing. So Spirit's saying just to keep on the path that you're on, learn what to say no to and what to say yes to. If Spirit's been trying to guide you or lead you into a new way of being, and you've been resisting it through fear or through doubt, Spirit's saying, time to accept the cup, time to take the cup, time to accept the blessing. Open your heart to receive. Be in receiving mode. Stop saying, no, thank you. Right? And there's always the flip side of that. For those of you that doesn't resonate with, there are things you have to say no to. Say yes to the right things and no to the things that no longer support the life that you're trying to create. And that is going to close a karmic cycle. That's going to put you on a new timeline, a new life, a new beginning, a new change, right? A new path. It's beautiful. All right. So what are the energies on the bottom of the deck? Because I like to read and say that the bottom of the deck is the highest and best message of the day. We have the Three of Winter, which is the Three of Swords. You have not been, some of you have been very heartbroken and unhappy. And some of you, this is a karmic relationship with this Three of Swords. That's what I see. And I see fighting under that. And I see you moving into something much better when you release this. That's what I see. But the Three of Swords, Three of Winter is all about heartbreak. It's about, too many energies where there should only be one or two. There's three, right? The third wheel. For some of you, for others of you, this could be once bitten, twice shy, 3 times. No way. You're saying no, thank you. And some of you need to. Some of you need to be open and ready to receive. Some of you are going to say no to one karmic partner and find your divine partner, is what I'm hearing. Some of you. Okay? And that is your destiny. That is your new destiny. That seed of potential. That divine timing. That end of a completion of a cycle. Take it as it resonates, guys. The other deck, the bottom of the deck, was the Seven of Cups. And under that is the Hanged Man and the Moon. And oh my God, just like major arcanas out the wahoo. So what I'm seeing for you guys, this is a very spiritual time. And if this is about romance for you, this is somebody that is a soul mate. This is a divine partner. This is a divinely guided, because there's a lot of major arcana, guys. Arcana. Because we have the Hanged Man, we have the Moon, we have Justice, we have the base chakra, and we have the Strength card and the World card. A lot of major hitters in your reading. So Pisces, this, you've been activated somehow, some way. Whether it's into a better job because maybe you've been shown the light about, what you've been doing is not nourishing you as a human being. And, some of you guys have been forced to quit working. You didn't get a say in it, right? It's like, you're done. So you're going to have to recreate yourself, and it's time to take back your power. And if you're creating a new cycle, a new way of showing up, you're going to have to know what to say yes to and what to say no to. And for those of you, if this is a relationship, it looks heavily to me like some of you need to let go of the past, let go of one that you've been saying internally no thank you to, but externally you've been accepting. And somebody has lit you up. And they're saying, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Choose wisely. There are sacrifices to be made and shadow work to be done to bring balance to this situation. With the base chakra and the heart chakra, that to me is masculine, feminine energy. So if you're a twin flame, take that as it resonates, okay? So now for the star seeds, I'm going to get you guys the light workers, star seeds, whatever title you tune into. I'm getting you 2 cards of advice from Spirit on your light path, your light work. We have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Yeah, see, you got to know what to say no to so that you know what to say yes to. Ancestral patternings. Maybe you come from a long line of men that were players and didn't commit and, in and out of people's lives. Maybe you come from a long line of nurturers where you overgive and overgive and overgive and overlove. And, maybe you come from a long line of alcoholics or drug addictions or sex addiction, whatever your ancestral patterning is. Maybe you come from a long line of healers and you're a healer and you haven't stepped into that healing power or that energy yet, right? Because you are the broken piece in the chain. You are healing ancestral patterns. If you're a twin flame, that's your mission. It's the beginning of a larger mission, but it's a big part of your mission. And then we have align yourself. What is not aligned and needs to change? Yeah. What's going to empower you and put you back in the seat, the driver's seat, not the back seat, right? Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Heart chakra. Just saying. All right. Advice for my twins. Advice for twin flames, please. Divine masculine, divine feminine. For the new moon and Taurus energies that are Pisces. Show Pisces what they need to know. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Attraction. Okay? Don't chase. If you're the feminine, you never chase, you attract, right? And if you're the masculine, you need to hone in with your masculine energies. What attracts you? Where is your feminine? Are you in alignment with your feminine? Are you in alignment with a karmic, right? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's for some of you. All right, and then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment because your heart's been activated. Oh, and look, reconciliation. I know a lot of twins out there that are Pisces that are going to want to hear that one. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And now I know there are some of you that are going to say, I don't want that son of a bitch coming. Don't put it in my comments. Don't. I'll delete it. Okay? Because everybody is a soulmate and you have karmic partners and you have divine partners. And I specifically asked about the twin flames. So if there's somebody coming back from your past and you don't think it's your twin, maybe you need to look at it again, right? Just saying. Then we have, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Be open. Open that heart chakra. Be in control. Where does your heart lay? Do you know where your feminine is? Do you know where your masculine is? Have you centered and integrated your inner masculine and feminine? Right? Time to take things to the next level. That's what I see. End old cycles, ancestral patterns. Time to get off that ancestral pattern and move into something new, creating something better that you've already sowed the seeds for. It's already growing. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. You just need to step into it. You need to know that you've got the ability to step into it, and you got to quit dreaming it and make it a reality. Don't give up hope. Say no to what doesn't resonate with you. If it doesn't help you create the life that you are trying to create, you need to say no. If you're saying no to something that you need to say yes to because it's a gift and you know it's a gift, but you just don't want to act on it out of fear, then you need to know that those cycles need to end too. Okay? Now, I want to get you some advice. Think of a yes or no question. Now, these are the angel answers deck. It's not going to tell you, maybe it will, but there are 2 yeses, 2 nos, and all the other ones are advice or variants in between. So ask a question in your heart right now. Set your intentions, and we're going to get you an angel answer, okay, of some sort. So, Spirit, I want to do a big shuffle for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes or no, or advice, please. Yes or no, or advice for whatever question is on my Pisces heart. Okay, so we have bottom of the deck is a no, guys. For some of you, that's specific, no. For others of you, I'm hearing you're a little stubborn. You keep saying no to something you should say yes to. So it's hard for me to kind of energetically give you a definitive because this is what I see. No, and then I see within a few weeks, which is potential. Potential. You could have something, Spirit, saying that you're asking about within a couple weeks. Maybe if you don't say no to it. Maybe you need to say no to it because something else better is coming. Ask for help from others is your spiritual advice from the angels. It's call in your angels and your guides and your friends. Ask people, can you give me some advice? I could use some advice, right? So now I'm going to just look at advice from Spirit for everybody, for the whole collective, and this will be the end of the reading, okay? Advice for Pisces at this time in their life, Spirit. Advice for Pisces at this time in their life. Oh, one more. Thank you. Look how beautiful. Just saying. I know that your heart's been activated by somebody. We have loyal heart. Look at, they're sitting. It's 2 wise king and queen. They are complete mirror images of each other. Their heart beats as one. They are sitting on an egg of potential. Right? Loyal heart. This person's going to be there for you. Whoever this represents in your life, and I have a feeling you know who it is, they've always been there. No place like home. It's like the only person that's ever really, truly been like home for you. And for some of you guys, you've been watching, you've been observing, you've been learning, you're planning, right? The waiting game. You're watching and you're waiting. And you're growing stronger by the moment. And you're going to end old karmic ways of being. Maybe a karmic relationship. Somebody from your past is coming back. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart chakra, wish fulfillment. Break the chain, ancestor patterns. You got to get on that new timeline, guys, the one going towards your highest and best potential. Time to realign your life, okay? If you have people in your life that are causing you to feel misaligned, you need to change that. Know what to say no to and what to say yes to. This will heal the situation, guys. You're going to have to admit defeat in something, though. There's a compromise because it says choose wisely, do your shadow work, and there's a sacrifice that has to be made. Some of you are going to have to leave somebody behind to move forward to somebody else, and it could be a job, could be a lover, could be your twin flame, could be anything. You will know. You'll know because it feels like home. Just saying. Okay? I love you. Love and light. And go watch the guided message. And if you need a reading, reach out, because last week I got slammed and I did a lot of readings. And so I just cleared out the last one today, and I know that a lot more are coming. So if you want to be in the lineup, email me. Let's get you hooked up. Okay? It's a beautiful time to be setting intentions and looking at what you can create from this day forward. Okay? Namaste.